Dear aficionados, let me introduce you my amiga, Cigar Aficionada, Cigar Senorita, Laura Koot. I have few questions I prepared for you, something interesting. You have been smoking cigars more than 2 decades. What does cigar represent to you? And what does the cigar lifestyle mean to you as a cigar aficionada, as a cigar lover, as a cigar senorita?
For me, cigars are about ritual, about relaxation, but even more, they're about friendship and community and bringing together all of the people who love cigars to talk about cigars and enjoy cigars.
Many people today associate women smoking cigars with attention seeking or sensual imagery. How do you feel about the perception and how it affected genuine women aficionadas like yourself?
Well, I think it's true that there's kind of two areas of women in cigars, and there's those who use cigars as a prop and those who genuinely take pleasure from cigars. And I think that anybody who is serious about cigars and loves cigars knows the difference. And it's a prop versus pleasure. It's pretty clear when you smoke with somebody or talk to somebody, you know which category they fall into.
What are you smoking? What cigar?
I am smoking this beautiful Cohiba Esplendido, courtesy of yourself, and it's beautiful.
It's one of your favorite, I would say.
I love it.
Rumor says that your favorite cigar is Cohiba Hinios. Is that true?
Yeah, I like Maduro. I like a strong cigar. I am a strong woman who likes a strong cigar. What can I say?
Do you think social media has helped or harmed the image of women in the cigar culture?
Well, you know, there's the expression that no publicity is bad publicity. And I think that anybody who promotes cigars is doing a service. And I think that the cigar community is intelligent enough to know when it has been used as a tool to sort of support a brand or a persona on social media and when it is genuine. And I think all of this puts cigars top of mind and no harm can come from that.
From your experience, what separates women who smokes out of passion from one who poses for attention with a cigar?
Well, I think it's appreciation and knowledge. I mean, somebody who poses doesn't even know what they're posing with. They don't know if the tobacco is from Nicaragua or Dominican or Cuba. They don't know a Robusto from Double Corona. So it's sheer knowledge and appreciation that separates us.
So do you think and do you say you're trying to say that the knowledge in the cigar world is very important for anyone who is in this lifestyle?
Well, I think it's anybody who has a passion for anything naturally becomes more knowledgeable about that thing. So you know a lot about hats and you know something about cigars. I mean, a little bit.
Is that the reason that you founded this beautiful group known as Cigar Senoritas in UAE and beyond? And you are the founding personality behind this wonderful, successful group. I don't want to call it a club. What would you say about Cigar Senoritas being founded in UAE and what is your take on it?
I would say like Cigar Senoritas is a movement. So when I first started smoking cigars, there were not as many women around us smoking cigars. And I felt like there's an opportunity to offer a welcome to women to join this community. It's not for everybody. I know that. But also there are people who would never even think about it. And simply by offering them a cigar and showing them how to cut it and light it and encouraging them, it has brought many women that would not otherwise have been interested in smoking cigars with us into the lifestyle. And it doesn't mean that everybody needs to know everything about cigars, but it starts by just enjoying a smoke. And so if you can sort of give them their gateway cigar, offer them an invitation, then from there, the journey is their own.
Laura, when you see women holding cigars just for photos, do you think it damages the image of genuine female cigar lovers? Or is it just part of today's social media culture?
I think it's just part of social media culture. I mean, we all can see it for what it is. People use props of all kinds. I mean, if a woman is on a boat, it doesn't make her a sailor. If she's smoking a cigar, I don't think everybody naturally assumes that she is a cigar smoker. She is trying to find an audience. And if I were her and I was beautiful and trying to attract the attention of a man, I would say a cigar is a pretty good way to do it, because I know lots of men who like cigars a lot, and that's going to get their attention. So I don't think it's bad. I think that a reasonable person can see it for what it is.
You have traveled to cigar events around the world, London, Cyprus, Qatar, and Habanos Festival many times. How do you balance being confident and stylish without being misunderstood in a male-dominated environment?
Well, I think you just are genuine. And I think this idea that as a cigar smoker who is a woman, I'm so different from a cigar smoker that's a man is a misnomer. I mean, the only thing that is different between you and I is a couple of body parts. The things that are the same are multiple. We both love cigars. We love talking about cigars. We love geeking out about cigars. And we like lots of things that are unrelated to our physiology. And I think that there's lots of room for women because if you're not obsessing over the way you look and you're more interested in the conversation and the people and the community, then you forget about gender almost immediately.
What would you say to men who assume a woman smoking a cigar is just trying to get attention?
Wrong.
You would call stereotyping, something like this?
Yeah, I mean, I think it happens, obviously. I mean, you called me an aficionada. I wouldn't go that far. I'm an enthusiast, absolutely. I probably know more than some men and less than some men. And I think that you can never assume, whoever you're speaking with, that you know more or less than they do. And I think my friend Mo, who is also a Cigar Senorita. She has the perfect tact when she's dealing with men and they think that she knows nothing. She asks them one question and it's the perfect question because it's a conversation opener and it makes people realize that they should be thinking about cigars, not about the person asking the question. And that question is, what cigar would you smoke if it was your last cigar before you died? And as soon as she asks that question, everything else melts away. Because then it's like...
It's exciting.
It's exciting. It's about cigars. It's about a passion for cigars. And that is the best opener that a girl could ask.
So if I ask you the same question to you, what cigar would you prefer before you die? I mean, what cigar would you choose as your dessert cigar? One of those cigars, that's what you like.
Well, this is very tricky. I always would have said it was a cigar that was unattainable. It was going to be the original Cohiba Maduro Genius. But I was lucky enough to smoke one a couple of years ago. It was
the first
divine,
batch.
the very first batch. So I think it would still be my death cigar, but I have now had the privilege of smoking it. And so now I guess I can say with confidence that would be my last cigar.
So now you have to hunt for all those boxes from 2007.
Oh, let's not be crazy.
And the gift boxes which is arrived in the
Or I
festival
could just
too.
be on death's doorstep. That might be easier.
That's much easier. When can someone truly call themselves a cigar aficionada? I would call you a cigar aficionada, even though you wanted to humble yourself and say cigar enthusiast.
I will let you know when I get the answer to that question.
Okay.
I feel like there's always so much to know, and I'm never the
There is so
smartest
much to
person
learn,
in
isn't
the
it?
room.
There is every day, there are so many things
And,
happening and so much to learn
You
about
know,
cigars.
I really love knowing more and more about cigars, and I don't think it's for me to say when somebody has reached that point, but I guess I will always be an enthusiast. Maybe someday I will be an aficionada.
So, question to you, it's the upcoming question, it's future. So, are you attending the event in Cyprus for the Punch Princesas? Because it's very important for women.
Absolutely.
And also, you're attending the 60th anniversary of Cohiba Festival de La Habana
I
in
hope
Cuba.
so, yes.
Yeah, still early to talk about it. But then
I
Cyprus
need the
for
ticket.
Sure.
As soon as I have the ticket, I'm there.
Inshallah. No, for sure.
Forshallah.
When you light a cigar, what goes through your mind? Is it ritual, reflection, pleasure, or simply friendship and gathering?
All of the above.
Easy. Everything is
Easy.
important there. So I'm
Yes.
going to repeat it so our friends can understand. It is ritual, it is reflection, it is pleasure, and it's also great friendship and gathering.
Absolutely.
What advice would you give young women entering the cigar world on how to stay authentic and elegant in a space that's often misrepresented online?
I would say smoke the cigar, ask a lot of questions. If you don't know anything, there's nothing that people in the cigar community like more than sharing their knowledge. And so there's lots to be learned. If you like it and you appreciate it, try lots of cigars and find the ones that speak to you, because you have a different taste from me, from all of our friends. We have things that we love. We have things that we don't particularly care for. It's different for everybody. But until you smoke everything you can get your hands on, on, you don't really know. So just try everything, be courageous, be adventurous, and you'll find your place.
Smoke more.
Smoke more.
How do you think men can better support and respect women who are genuinely passionate about cigars? How can they make it easier for women entering the cigar world?
Simple. They can follow your example and share a fine cigar.
Easy.
Easy.
Come join me. Laura, it has been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you, Jasmine.
It's few questions, but it's exciting, and I learned a lot from you. I did not know that your go-to cigar, crazy cigar, is Cohiba Maduro, Genius specifically, and many more things. My friends, Laura Koot, my friend, my amiga, Cigar Senorita. Hasta luego.
See you.